Hello everybody, my name is Mindy. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you stuck around for a long time. I have, just a little life update before I'm gonna, upload any other videos, because I feel like if I don't talk about the things that have happened in my life, then the videos just, I don't know, kind of don't make any sense. So here we are. First of all, I think you can kind of tell that I am back in my apartment in Germany. So I have finished my 1 year internship in Florida back in February, and I moved back home. So here we are. Oh my gosh, where do I even begin? So I don't even know the last video that I uploaded. I think it was sometime last year when I was just doing a vlog. I don't even remember what it was. I've tried filming in between a few times. I just never actually got anything edited or uploaded. So here we are. My 1 year in Florida was absolutely amazing. I'm gonna try and do a whole separate video on my internship experience, because I think that a lot of people are thinking about doing an internship abroad. So I just want to share my experience, which for me personally has been really good. So I'm gonna probably talk about all of that in a different video. Then in January, I got engaged. So that is probably the biggest life update. So I'm very excited. But then obviously I had to return back to Germany. Sadly, my grandmother passed away in February, so I was like, I cannot stay in the States. I have to go back home. I have to be there at her funeral, at least, because I couldn't be there when she passed away. So I returned home, started a new job. I am now working in HR, and I started a new degree. I graduated from my second bachelor degree back in October, and I started my master's degree in business psychology. So there, things are going on, things are moving along, and now we are applying for a K1 visa, which is very exciting, but also very terrifying. And it can take, I don't even want to, think about how long it can take. Otherwise, I'm gonna start crying. So yeah, that's one of the major updates, obviously. But that also means that I'm gonna be traveling a lot this year. So actually, by the time you see this, I have no idea when I'm going to be able to upload this, honestly. It is currently April 9th, and I'm going to fly to the States for a 2-week vacation on April 16th. So, very excited to just see my fiance again. It's been 2 months now since the last time that I saw him in person. I mean, we're on the phone every single day. We FaceTime every single day. So I still see him, but obviously I haven't seen him like in person. Like I wasn't able to hug him or anything. So it's been difficult. I'm not gonna lie. Long distance is not for the weak. So that's been tough. We're gonna have some more travel vlogs coming up. I'm definitely gonna talk more about long distance relationships. I'm definitely gonna, once the whole like visa thing, is really starting, I'll keep you updated on that. I will do probably like separate video in the future talking about the whole process. I'm definitely going to be talking about the internship and the internship process, the internship visa, all those kinds of things as well. Just to, share my experience with it, because that's what I, watched before I did any of that. I watched videos of other people talking about it, other people's experience. So, you know, might as well do it myself. That's been pretty much it. I don't know. What else has been going on the last, I don't even know, year or so since I last uploaded a proper YouTube video. It was a really happy year for me. And then we got the news that my grandmother had cancer on December 31st. So I started the new year off with not great news at all. So this year, besides the fact that I got engaged to the love of my life, has been tough compared to last year where I was just so happy. I was always smiling. I was just feeling like, the best version of myself. I was so insanely happy. And then we have this year, and it's just a constant struggle. Every single day is like a struggle right now. But yeah, that's life. My fiance and I always say it's just temporary. And he's much better at that than I am. I'm way too emotional. So, we balance each other out when it comes to that. So that has been pretty much my life update and what I've been doing. And yeah, now I'm back here in Germany. I am working, I am studying. So I'm spending time with my family. Especially, after my grandmother passed away, it's been, emotional. So, oh my gosh, when I tell you that I've been more emotional this year than any other year before, and it's only April, I swear March dragged on forever. Like, honestly, it's every single day in March, I was like, how the hell is it still March? And it hasn't even been 2 months since I returned from the States. I had my flight on February 25th. So, and I moved out of my apartment in Florida on February 19th. When I tell you that day, because it was February 19th, I moved out of my apartment. It was already like emotional and stressful. After we were done packing all of my stuff up into the storage unit that we have, my fiance and I went out for dinner, and it was during that dinner at like 9 p.m. or something that I got the text message from my mom saying that my grandmother had passed away. So that day was, and then on February 20th, my fiance and I drove up from Florida to New Jersey because we had planned to do that. So, if you don't know, Florida to New Jersey, from where we lived up to where his family is from, is around 17 hours of a car ride. And we've done that before, so it wasn't like the first time that we've done that. We've been on road trips like this. We like driving and we like being together, so 17-hour road trip is really not that bad for us. Given, however, the circumstances of knowing that the week after I would move back home, my grandmother has just passed away, we knew we were going to have to do long distance. It was a lot. So I cried a lot on that drive. And then we made it to his parents' house. And then on Saturday, his parents and his family surprised us with an engagement party. So, believe me, my emotions were just all over the place. And we didn't tell them what had just happened in my family. So, they had no idea. So, yeah, emotions were all over the place. I think it took me like another, I don't know, 3 weeks or so after I returned to Germany to come to terms with everything that has happened to me in the span of like a month. So, it's all good. I'm all good now, but it was just, so much going on in that little time frame. But I feel like, certain things you just don't really talk about online. So I don't even know if you guys care about this at all. Because people don't share stuff like this online, it's like people don't think that bad things happen in a way. I don't even know. I don't even know what I want to say, honestly. It's been a roller coaster this year, but I am so very excited for the future. When I tell you, I cannot wait to marry that man. I'm so excited to just start our life together and just, you know, be married to him. So, we're also going to have some wedding planning coming up on this channel. So, where we have wedding planning, we have the whole visa process, we have work and studying and traveling and just going through life. My best friend is expecting a baby, which I'm also so excited about for her. So, so many things to look forward to. And I cannot wait to share everything. And it's not only gonna be on YouTube. A lot of it's also gonna be on Instagram and TikTok. I'm trying to be much better about actually posting content because I really enjoy doing it. And I just kind of been holding back. But yeah, like I said, I'm very excited and I cannot wait to share it all with you. And I think that is gonna be all for this little life update. It's like all that I can really think of right now. It's been, like I said, a lot going on. I will try my best to bring out, more vlogs again and just other like sit down videos. So subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for sticking around, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Bye.